rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, your 2021
Major League Baseball on the show
Detroit
is next.
Tigers.
Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And now in the box, Byron Buxton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Grounded up the first baseline. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Kirby Puckett digging in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in is Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tigers, the left fielder, Victor Reyes. Now
the pitch. way late on the fastball for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Softly hit to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Harold Castro. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Throw over to the bag. The 1-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Reyes leads off second with nobody out. This is flared out towards second. And there's one away.
Batting third.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. Back for more from Detroit after this. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
That is good.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
In is Torrey Hunter. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's it.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here now the 2-2.
3 ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The payoff pitch one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Nelson Cruz. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Rod Carew.
The second baseman.
Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first.
He's safe.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Forward.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Carew is off of first with 2 away. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Forward.
1-0 home. He's outside for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Killebrew. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Oh, textbook slider there. He's back at even. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. Hunter gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. So now here is Andrelton Simmons, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First offering.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell's got it. And there are two away now. The next twin up, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-1 home. Is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up, and Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, not great. He's 1 for 8. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, outside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next up for Detroit, Eric Haas. Set and the pitch. Candelario on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Runs up and gets this one down. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
To the plate now, Al Kaline. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Grounded to the right. Killebrew's got it. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up is Kirby Puckett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kirby Puckett.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Carmen Killebrew, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Up next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up, Nelson Cruz, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set, the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Inside, ball 2.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
At the plate, Carew. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Popped him up. Haas moving to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Minnesota's out in front, 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
Next for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope struck out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So now to the plate, Killebrew, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 2-1 home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Carew.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Scope at third with 2 away. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Tigers leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And now here is Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Mitch Garver.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Pitch is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Anderson. Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flew out in his only at bat so far. And there he goes towards second, fouled away. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit in the air out to left field. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Tyler Alexander will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
At the plate now, Luis Reyes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the center fielder,
So it's bases loaded, one away, and in next is Kirby Puckett. First pitch of the AB on its way. Looking at his career totals, Puckett has accumulated just over 2,300 hits during his time in a big league uniform. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Next to stand in is Carmen Killebrew. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Buxton on third. Arias at second. Puckett at first. 1 gone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in once again is Corey Hunter, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
0-1 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Tigers 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Now batting, number 13.
Into the box, Eric Haas struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Right side. Carew has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Victor Reyes.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down here 5-1. Nelson Cruz stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. Now the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Standing in now, Carew, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Next to dig in, Mitch Garver singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
So stepping in is Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a throw over to first. He just manages to get his hand in. One 1-0 count. Here it is.
No, that's high.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. lifted into the air out towards center field. Baду will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They're up 5-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Now at the plate, here is Al Kaline. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-1 to count. Kaline, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Alan Trammell, as it's grounded sharply to first. Simmons on to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-2 count.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Killebrew would be next. The men on third with 2 down. Swing and a liner. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again, 3-2. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now, Killebrew. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 5-1. To the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. In there, no balls and a strike. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Low as he's able to lay off the slider. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The center fielder, number 34, Kirby.
Now at the plate is Kirby Puckett. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Arias, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is popped up near second base. Trammell camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Carmen Killebrew.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carmen Killebrew. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Up next to the Twins, the left fielder.
Now to the plate, here is Torrey Hunter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Twins strand a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now to bat, Miguel Cabrera. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And now the first pitch. In there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
In now, Jamer Candelario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In his career, Candelario slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Line drive base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
At the plate, Eric Haas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tyler Duffy is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Candelario, the runner at third. Haas stands at second, no outs. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons has it. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, he's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
2-1.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3 balls. Strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Al Kaline. And a big at bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Alex Coleman comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the two runners in scoring position.
Alex Coleman.
At the plate now, Alan Trammell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. Grounded to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Twins lead it 5-3. Buck Farmer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now into the box, Nelson Carew. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. In for strike 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next to hit is Rod Carew. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Runners off for second. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Daniel Norris is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
The bat, number 9, shortstop, Anderson.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris, he's 4 for 11. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And Cabrera throws across the diamond for out number 1. So next to bat will be Byron Buxton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ready. Here's the 1-0 to third. Oh, what a play. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir.
The third baseman, number 2, Luis Arias.
Standing in now, Luis Arias, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little low. It's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2.
3 balls. Strike.
Three runs already home here. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Candelario into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Another full count pitch home.
Take it
and
back.
He takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The center fielder, number 34, Kirby.
So now to the plate, Kirby Puckett. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
Huh.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Kaline retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 8 and the Tigers 3. Hansel Robles will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit
the
next.
Second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh. 1-1.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So now to the plate, Killebrew, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the belt, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Scope stands at second with no outs. And that's finally over for a strike.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Singled last time up. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, third base.
And stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Eric Haas.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hunter's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
Next to hit, Victor Reyes. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Randy Dobnik answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Harold Castro will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's ready. Now the pitch. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. Hunter on the run. And they can't run it down.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Payoff pitch home. Left side, but well foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
At the plate now, Al Kaline, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Even at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Set to start the 9th in this one, and here is the killer, Carmen Killebrew.
Carmen Killebrew.
Now here's the first offering.
No!
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That's inside. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Torrey Hunter, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. K-line back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Next up is Rod Carew. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 2-2.
Hook him.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hunter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 left for Minnesota, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Joe Nathan is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 36, Joe Nathan.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Trammell.
Alan.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Puckett is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
Number
1 away.
7, second baseman, Jonathan.
Next, here is Jonathan Scope. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oop. No ball. 1 strike.
0-1. Here it comes. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Killebrew. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Minnesota crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Kenta Maeda gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Joe Nathan hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Tigers, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.